All right, guys, let's talk about this scavenger hunt that you're doing for science. So, for our science scavenger hunt, this is to be done in your house or in your yard. You could go out and walk with your parents, but make sure you're not leaving your yard without parent permission. The first part of this scavenger hunt is finding water in solid, liquid, and or gas form and gas form. That's the first six problems, and the first three must be different from the next three. So if water is in a liquid form, you can move it from one container to the next and it will take the shape of that container. So I could move my liquid from this Sprite bottle into a different water bottle or a cup, and that liquid will take on that container shape. Solid form. Solid form means it won't move until it melts and becomes liquid form again. It's not going to take the shape of that container. And vapor. So water in gas form is a vapor of water. So where would you find a vapor water? You could find this inside or outside. So you would see droplets of water. So that's a little hint for you. Fossils. We talked about fossils before we left. This is a fossil I found at Caesar's Creek. Not looking at very well. And that, as you can see, it's like a shell. So go out in your backyard and find me a fossil. Tell me where you found it or what kind of fossil it is. And if you guys want to show me some pictures, that'd be awesome too. Weathering and erosion. Let's watch this to explain that a little further.
Dr. Jeff, you said that the cracks in the sidewalk were caused by weathering. What is that?
Weathering is when the Earth's surface is broken down into smaller pieces. Then, those pieces are moved in a process called erosion and deposited somewhere else.
So, weathering comes first. The weather, the different types storms and tornadoes, big windstorms, those take things like rocks and other surfaces and break it down. The erosion is how it is moved. So you're looking for erosion.
How could you break solid rock?
Great question, Zoe. Let's break it down. Don't try this at home.
We're going to skip to here.
Maybe sand?
That's right. Wind can throw sand and dust against rocks.
So for the example he's giving, wind can throw sand and dust against like a rock.
To show you what that can do to a rock over time, I'm going to use this sand blaster. This will create the effect of powerful wind with tiny pieces of sand in it. But as you can see, this is about to get very messy, so we got to go outside.
So you can see in this video, he's taking sand. So sand, even though it's small, it can be powerful. And over time, sand can change rock and move it and make it into something else. So this is the erosion part.
You want to watch this?
So that explains erosion. So what would be a type of weathering? And then the erosion is what evidence of erosion. So where has it been moved to? So think about that example, or you could even YouTube more examples. So this is part one of your scavenger hunt.